So, can you really make some passive income by lending out your own money to fellow Canadians out there? I mean, basically, it means you can become a bank by yourself. Is it possible? Let's find out. Hi there, my name is Tej and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are gonna do a closer look and more like a review of this platform which is known as goPeer. So goPeer is basically a peer-to-peer lending platform where you can either lend or borrow a loan from each other and make some money. For the borrowers, they simplify the loan application process, and the best part is that you get a very good amount of interest rate, and also you get access to your money faster than what you would do with a traditional lending system. Whereas for the investors, they kind of get to diversify their investment portfolio, and you basically earn income from a fixed income asset, while at the same time you're also helping the other Canadians reach their financial goals. And it's the first regulated consumer P2P platform in Canada. It was established in 2020 and it is based in Toronto. So for all those who are wondering, what exactly is P2P lending? So normally, if you would like to get a loan, you would go to the bank and hope that it kind of gets approved. But with P2P lending, what you're doing is you're basically borrowing money from your peers at a competitive interest rates. And again, there is no bank intermediary that is kind of involved, and P2P platform directly connects the potential borrowers with the potential investors, which results in lower cost. And loan rates would vary depending on the creditworthiness of the borrower. So let me jump into my screen and show you the website and a little tutorial about the dashboard and how everything works. Alright, so this is the website of goPeer. You can access it by going to gopeer.ca, and as per the website, it is Canada's first consumer peer-to-peer lending platform. It connects credit-worthy Canadians looking for a loan with everyday Canadians looking to invest. So it kind of bridges the gap. It's almost like if you have money and if you have like good credit history, and if there is somebody out there who is looking for money, you can actually give your money to him, he can make use of it, and he can pay you interest for lending out the money to him. So normally you would do that with a bank, but goPeer kind of simplifies that process and makes it easier because you're doing it among your peers. Also, when I take a look at the website, it's very simple, easy, and very aesthetically pleasing, which is a good thing about it because you don't want something that's overwhelming, especially since it's a peer-to-peer lending platform. You expect it to be like very simple, easy, modern, which it is. So it will be easier for anybody who is even like new to the platform to get a hang of the website. You're going to see that you can get a personal loan which is funded by Canadians, and the rates would start anywhere from 8%, and you can borrow up to $25,000. To be eligible to become a borrower on the platform, you need to be 18 years of age. You should have a credit score of at least 600. You can have a regular source of income of over $15,000 per year. You should have a Canadian bank account, and you must be a Canadian resident at least for 3 years to become eligible. So basically how the process works is that you have to apply online, and you're going to receive a quick response within 24 hours, and you're going to see all these loan offers in your dashboard. And whenever you see an offer which is more like appealing to you, which is kind of suitable for your needs, you can kind of accept that, and the funds will be deposited into your bank account via direct deposit. And investors will have the opportunity to fund your loan, but also they will stay completely anonymous. Now let's say if you would like to become an investor, you can get a gross return from 7.5% to 28%, which is phenomenal. Also, borrowers make fixed monthly repayments with the interest which are deposited back into your account. And goPeer is 100% Canadian, and when you invest in goPeer loan, you contribute to helping people in Canada. So this is what your dashboard would look like once you sign up for an account. So first thing that you have to do is verify your identity. So you have to submit your passport, driving license, and some identity documents. You have to sign the agreement. You have to confirm sustainability and eventually deposit the funds and start investing. To deposit the funds, you have to connect your bank account. So if you're using Scotiabank or TD Bank, any bank that you're using, you're going to connect to that and get started with it. And here you're going to see all the loan applications that have been submitted so far. And on this side, you're going to see something that says the ID of the loan. You're going to see grade, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. You're going to see the purpose of the loan, the amount of loan they need, the interest rate that's going to be paid out, the term, so the number of years for which they want the loan. So let's say we are interested in this loan. So we're going to click over here, And here you're going to see some information. So first thing that you're going to see is the risk rate, A. You're going to see the interest rate. You're going to get 8.5%. Servicing fee would be 1.5%. The investor's return would be 7%. So how your return is calculated is by subtracting the interest rate and the servicing fee. So 8.5% minus 1.5%, you're going to get 7% interest. And the loan ID is the ID of the loan. The amount they need is $25,000. They need it for 5 years. You're going to see purpose. So they need it for credit card refinancing. You're going to see the annual income of the borrowers. So that's 118,000. So that's more than 100K. You're going to see employment. So he probably works in a managerial position. He works in retail. Housing, meaning he has his own housing. The location, it's Hornby, Ontario. The credit score he has, everything is basically mentioned over here. So that's a good way to understand your borrower's profile, to see how much income he's generating, and to decide if this is the best option that you want to invest in, if this borrower kind of suits your needs. And basically that's how you go about it. And if you would like to start peer-to-peer lending, don't forget to use my referral link mentioned in the description box below to get started. So let's quickly jump into the pros and cons of the platform. The first pro that I feel is amazing is that it kind of helps you generate a passive income from the monthly repayments that come from your borrowers. Number two is it also provides an investment diversification options. Rather than just owning stocks, bonds, or crypto, this can be a new way to kind of earn interest and diversify your portfolio. The third pro is that you get to earn a decent amount of interest rate, while also at the same time you're helping other Canadians out there with their financial needs. Overall, I feel that goPeer is a legitimate financial technology company, and its lending operations are also subjected to rules that are set by FinTrack, which is Financial Transactions and Report Analysis Center of Canada, meaning it is highly safe and a secure platform. When it comes to fees, investors on the platforms are assessed an annual 1.5% serving fee, which is applied monthly as a 1/12 of 1.5%, which is 0.125% on the unpaid principal balance of outstanding loans. If the loan interest rate is 16% and goPeer's servicing fee is 1.5%, then the investor will earn an interest rate of 14.5% annually. And the fee is deducted from the borrower's monthly repayments. So if the borrower does not pay, goPeer does not earn the fee. And apart from that, there are no management, brokerage, or account or transaction fees. I would like to conclude by saying that goPeer is an excellent platform for both borrowers and lenders in Canada. If you have a good credit score, you need a loan, the chances are that you can get a personal loan at a competitive rate on the goPeer platform. Whereas if you are an investor who's looking for an alternative places to kind of invest their money, you can actually earn a decent interest rate and a return on the goPeer platform. But again, investments are very risky, so please do your own due diligence and do your own research and see how much risk you are able to tolerate and take, and make that decision for yourself. That's pretty much it with my review. All the links will be mentioned in the description box below, so feel free to check them out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this quick review of goPeer, and if you would like to sign up for the goPeer platform, please use the link mentioned in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye.